because the pants are sliding. There we go.
Sliding.
Yep. Good, right there. Perfect.
What is going on, crack addicts? Welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, I'm going to be posting a wide variety of chiropractic adjustments from some of your favorite chiropractors, some of the most loved ones and most well-known on YouTube. So that's what you're going to be seeing in today's video with some new additions. Also, all of their links will be in the description. That's where you can check them out directly. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button to the channel and make sure you turn on post notifications so you don't miss any content from the channel. Now let's get into it and I'll see you on the next one. Next up, we have Dr. Scott Mitchell and Dr. Matt Delgado.
Hey, it's Dr. Matt from LifeSpring Chiropractic. We're here today with Melanie. Melanie is a Pure Barre instructor here in Austin, and I'm gonna have you kind of re-explain what you were just telling me about your knees.
So we've been walking outside a lot and going up and down hills in our neighborhood, and I've noticed just twinging in my knees.
And I'm gonna start down here. So as we look at leg length, it just, again, one of the things that we look at is an indicator for pelvis alignment. And anything with knees also, pelvis has probably the most significant impact on. With pelvis here, looking at Melanie's leg length, there's definitely a difference in that right one's showing up short. She's shaking her head,
Yeah,
yes.
I can feel it.
She can feel that.
Side.
Yeah, so she's really smart. So that's moved back in space actually. And is that tender there also?
Yeah.
We've been working with for a while, and we'll have some things here and there that come up. And since she was feeling some stuff in the knee today, I asked her if it'd be okay if we film it to show. So I'm gonna roll you toward me and a little bit there, and I'm actually gonna push you back just a little bit because the pants are sliding. There we go.
Sliding.
Yep. Good, right there. Perfect. And then face down one more time for me. Let me drop the head rest in there. And then when we come here, it should feel different. Yeah, it feels different. What was the difference to you? Was the biggest thing you noticed there?
Right there, it felt even. Like when you pressed down, it felt like you evenly hit bone.
Yeah, so she was right, and she's so aware too of kind of what's going on. She's been working. We've been working together for quite some time, but that right hip had moved back in space like that. And then coming through the mid-back now, right there between the shoulders.
Yep.
Big breath in for me, please, and let it all go. Good.
That's a big one.
Yeah, good movement. That's what we want. A little bit here. There it is. Stuck. Not anymore.
Stubborn.
There we go. Perfect. So we're going to check the knees now. And was there which is the one that you had the surgery on?
Left.
The left. Okay.
Yeah.
So as we come here, first thing I'm feeling for right here in the joint is just the positioning of these two bones, the femur and the tibia.
It's tender on the inside too.
Yeah.
And behind. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And behind the knee. So I'm feeling a muscle behind the knee. It's called the popliteus. The popliteus unlocks the knee. So I'm gonna just feel for motion here as I rotate the knee up and down. I'm just feeling under my fingers for motion right there. Right there again. Yeah, it's not moving. It's not moving how it should. As I come to this other side, I'm going to feel same thing for motion. This is just a good, so this one's so much better, and it glides through all the way. And what I mean by that is under my finger here on the inside part, it's moving as I move the leg. These should be moving through the. Have you dig your heel into the table. I'm going to try to push the toes out. Don't let me. This is testing that popliteus here. Okay, and then let's check this other side for reference. Same thing, I'm gonna push out, don't let me. So that one's, I'm pushing more and I can't budge it at all. This one, the quality of that hold is not as much. It's like a sporadic off and on, and then it'll bend and I can just move it.
It's
so
like shaking a little bit.
And do you notice that too? Yeah, okay.
I can feel it.
Forward, toward me. And I'm just gonna feel for joint glide there before we move anything. Yeah, so there's some rotation on it also. It's rotated out and it's moved back. So we need to bring it toward us here. And then a little pull toward me. A little more, let that go. Let your foot off the table. There we go. Just a small one there. So already,
it's way better. Yeah.
Test. So on this inside part, I wouldn't expect it to be as strong, but let's test that outside part first. So I'm going to have you point your toes out. There we go. And the whole foot, I mean, like, soften for me a little bit. Right there. Hold right there.
Okay.
I'm going to try to push your whole leg down toward the floor. Don't let me, your foot. Okay. Good. Now let's turn the toes in. I'm going to push your whole leg down toward the floor. Don't let me. Not as strong.
Yeah, it feels weaker.
Yeah, and that's the inside part. There, and it sounds loud. How does that feel?
It doesn't, it feels like a normal, just slight movement, slight pressure.
And even when I was doing it with my hands,
yeah,
it was very light.
Yeah.
It's a small movement. Right there, we're gonna make an adjustment.
It's tender.
There we go. So moved well. It's gliding back. That's the cuboid. Now on the top here, checking the whole ankle mortise, talus. Good. And then the calcaneus or the heel bone. There we go. And right there.
They almost made me have surgery on that part of my foot.
Really? What'd they say?
They told me, oh shoot, what did they call it? They called it like and something or an and's, oh shoot, I don't remember what it was, but they were going to put a plate on the top of my foot because I was having so much pain in that arch right through the top of where you were pressing.
And then let's check this foot also. And then what we'll do, this last one on the knee, we're actually going to do from that other direction. A little more on, there we go.
Can that be from going up on my toes and like being in heels and stuff like that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Also?
To bring that up where it should be. There. And then commonly too, it'll be not just in that joint, but one down from at the base of that first metatarsal, if we call it. That one's fine, but this one's not. Right there.
Yeah.
It's quick to say yeah on that one. We'll let the knee fall, and then on this one, it'll drop. There it is. This. Little pull. There.
I will, thank you.
We'll see how it feels as you move on it.
Yeah. It's like blood is rushing to it, which is
a good thing.
It's a great feeling. It's a great, because it's like fresh blood going to that area.
Yeah.
Up next, we have Dr. Doug Willen.
So that's C3. Do you feel that nasty spot? It didn't make a click. So put your face this way, just your face. I don't think it's going to be looser yet. So back to center. I got to get that muscle with my thumb. So this might hurt a little bit, okay? That's my... There it is. Isn't that the spot?
Yeah.
All right. Got a super tight neck. I want to pop and release it, but I have to change the angle. I was going to do a face down adjustment, which is prone. Now I have him supine. I'm going to go back to C3 on the same side. It's right here. Laterally flex.
Oh, wow.
Got it.
Wow. Wow.
And that's going to help with rotation quite a bit.
Oh. That is euphoria.
Good. I think you needed that one.
Yeah.
So now scoot down towards me.
Sure. Okay.
Good. And that's the sound of the table.
Okay.
My hand goes underneath. Do you feel those pop?
Yeah.
There it goes.
Wow. Oh.
So the last one was at the level where the nerves go to the kidneys. A little treatment, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to see, I already got his back when he was face up, but let's do a little more. There's another spot here. Now lift this leg as high as you can. So, but take the whole thigh up together. So the whole thing up and back down, and then the whole thing up and back down. Was there one that felt tighter to lift?
This.
The right one?
Yeah, the right one.
Okay, so the right one's a little tighter. Okay. You're almost there.
Yeah.
And then lean back, because that was the worst. Remember, going back was worse. How does it feel now?
Feels amazing.
A little looser, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you made it to the end of the video, guys and girls, thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe for more.